Welcome to Básico Inglés 4.0, the radio show with Kyle Miller. Following class by class, step by step, the material of Básico Inglés 4.0 on Aprende Inglés TV. Clase 72. Class 72. Let's go! Beginner. All right, yes. Welcome to Class 72, listeners. How are you? How are you doing? ¿Qué tal estás? How are you doing? How are you doing? That was from translation list number, how are you doing? Number 13, I think. Número 3, ¿qué tal estás? How are you doing? Número 4, bien, gracias. Fine, thank you. Fine, thank you. Bien, gracias. Fine, thank you. Good. Well, I'm glad that you're doing well because I'm doing pretty well, too. También, too. And it is time to start with a little review of yesterday's class. We were looking at a picture yesterday. Do you remember? Well, this is the radio. We can't be looking at pictures, but I was telling you about a picture. I was telling you about a picture. And in the picture, there was a man, and he was showing, enseñando, mostrando, showing a picture, a phone, excuse me. He was showing a phone to a girl, a woman. He is, but because let's speak in the present. I'm looking at the picture again, and he is showing her a phone. He is showing her a phone. He is showing it to her in the office. He is not showing it to her in the street, okay? He is showing it to her. So here we have the direct object, it. When we use the pronoun it as the direct object, it comes before the indirect object. He is showing it to her in the office. He is showing her, indirect object, a phone, direct object. He is showing it, direct object, to her, indirect object. So the order changes. And, well, what's important is that the direct object, el complemento directo, the direct object must come before the indirect object, complemento indirecto, when the pronoun it is used. Now, I don't like technical grammar because it's a waste of time, in my opinion. Don't worry about memorizing, direct object, complementary, the order. Just practice, 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 practice. It will come naturally to you if you practice enough, okay? So here with the verb to show, he is showing it to her in the office. He's showing it to her with his left hand. He's not showing it to her with his right hand. Now, I will ask you, is he showing it to her on the street? No, he isn't showing it to her on the street. Is he showing it to her in the office? Yes, he's showing it to her in the office. Is he showing it to her in his right hand? Answer me, contéstame, por favor. No, he isn't showing it to her in his right hand. Is he showing it to her in his left hand? Yes, he's showing it to her. He is showing it to her. He is showing it to her in his left hand. Okay, 2 days ago, hace 2 días, 2 days ago, we talked about another picture with a book. She, the girl, Denise, she was giving Michael a book. She was giving it to him in the house. She was not giving it to him in the office. She was not giving it to him in the street. She was not giving it to him in the store. She was giving it to him in the house. Now, the man is showing her a phone. He is showing it to her in the office. He's not showing it to her in the street. He's not showing it to her in the store, and he's not showing it to her in the park. He's showing it to her in the office. He's not showing it to her with his right hand. He's showing it to her with his left hand. He is showing it to her with his left hand. Okay? Very good, very good. Muy bien. Very good and very important. But now we have seen this. We have practiced this concept. So I'm going to move on. We're going to go ahead and review our translation list. Number 14. Translation. Yes, it is time, folks, for translation list number 14. That's right. You heard the music, the jingle, the sound. It is time for translation list 14. Number 1. El francés es fácil. Bueno, no sé, pero aquí se dice así. French is easy. French is easy. That sentence is easy. Number 2. El alemán es bastante difícil. ¿En casa? ¿En voz alta? German is quite difficult. Number 3. El ruso es imposible. Russian is impossible. And Russian is impossible. Number 4. ¿Quién está contigo? Con la contracción, por favor, en voz alta, con la contracción. Who's with you? Very good, muy bien, en voz alta. Who's with you? Number 5. Estoy solo. Como yo aquí en el estudio ahora. You say in Spanish, más solo que la una, ¿no? I'm alone. I'm alone. Estoy solo. I'm alone. Who's with you? I'm alone. I'm alone. Number 6. ¿Por qué estás solo? Pues no sé. ¿Por qué estás solo? Bueno, porque no. Porque yo no tengo alumno. ¿Por qué estás solo? Why are you alone? Why are you alone? Alone. Alone, pero alone. Like Sylvester Stallone was alone. Not Sylvester Stallone was alone. Eso no vale. Sylvester Stallone was alone. Number 7. ¿De dónde es ese actor? Where's that actor from? Cerrando la boca. Where's that actor from? From. Number 8. La revista es nueva. The magazine. The magazine. Magazine. Not magazine. No. Magazine. The magazine is new. New. Number 9. Tu hermana es muy joven. En voz alta, ¿eh? Your sister is very young. Your sister is very young. Yes. Number 10. Ese avión es muy viejo. That plane is very old. That plane is very old. Number 11. ¿Es esta la última página? Is this the last page? Yes, it is. Bueno. Number 12. ¿Dónde está la primera página? Where's the first page? Word of the day. All right, yes, it is time now for our word of the day. Our word of the day today is maybe. Quizás. Maybe. Tal vez. Maybe. 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 And if I say quizás, ¿cómo se dice quizás en inglés? 50% of people will say perhaps. 50% of Spanish people will say perhaps. But in English, in reality, native speakers don't use the word perhaps very often. I use it rarely. I use the word perhaps una vez a la semana. Uso esa palabra perhaps una vez a la semana. Pero maybe uso 30 veces al día, por ejemplo. So, once a week, let's see, 30 times a day, 7 days a week, 210 times. So I use it 210 times more often than the word perhaps. I think that's accurate because mis alumnos, encantan esa palabra, perhaps, pero no sé por qué, porque está en los libros de gramática, supongo, pero no entiendo. Porque los nativos no digamos eso. Siempre usamos maybe. Perhaps, claro, si estoy hablando con mi jefe y digo, perhaps we could consider the new project. Estoy hablando muy formalmente. Con mi jefe uso esta palabra o escribiendo una carta o algo así, que es mucho más formal. Pero en inglés, hablado por la calle nunca. Perhaps nunca. Maybe. We always say maybe. So please, I encourage you. In fact, the only time, really, I say perhaps in cases like this, when I'm asking my students to please stop saying it. That's when I say it. I don't say it in speech. Maybe. Some natives will use it sometimes, and yes, I use it sometimes, a veces, but not very often. Maybe is much more common. Quizás, tal vez, maybe. Perhaps, maybe. Okay? Maybe is much more common, and I encourage you to use the word maybe instead of perhaps. Okay? No problem? Okay. Very good. All right, now it is time to practice with the present continuous by looking at a picture. ¿Otra vez? Pues sí. Again? Yes, again. Why? Well, because it's important. Because it's very, very, very important. So what am I doing? Well, I am looking at my book. I'm looking at my book. I'm looking at a picture. It's true, I'm looking at a picture. Now, if you watch the TV today, you can see this image, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a picture of, well, in fact, it's the Johnson family. It is a family. Well, we have Nancy Johnson, Denise Johnson, and Michael Johnson. Now, they are sitting. They're not standing. They are sitting. They are sitting, okay? And Nancy is eating potato chips. She's eating potato chips, patatas fritas de bolsa. In English, you say patatas fritas, we say chips. Well, es un poco complicado, porque en Estados Unidos, in the United States, and in Canada, in North America, we say potato chips for patatas fritas de bolsa, potato chips. In Britain, they say crisps. Okay? Y luego patatas fritas del estilo McDonald's, de Burger King o lo que sea. In North America, we call those fries. Fries or French fries. And in the United Kingdom, they say chips. So chips can be patatas fritas de bolsa o de Burger King. Depende del caso. If you're British, chips are the hot ones. And if you're American, chips are the ones from a bag. Yeah. So anyway, I am Canadian, so I'm going to use my normal way and say she's eating a bag of chips. She's eating potato chips. She's sitting. She's sitting on the sofa. She's not sitting on the floor. She's sitting on the sofa. She's eating a bag of potato chips. She's not eating carrots. No, she's not eating apples. She's not eating fruit. She's not eating dinner. She's eating a bag of potato chips. Well, she's eating potato chips from a bag. She's watching the television. She's watching the television. She's not listening to the radio. She's watching the television. Maybe she's watching Aprende Inglés. I'm not sure. But she's watching the television. Also, Michael Johnson is in the picture, and he is sitting, but he's not sitting on the sofa. He's sitting on the floor. He's sitting on the floor. He is playing a video game. Videojuego. He's playing a video game. He is wearing, llevar puesto, to wear. Lleva puesto headphones. He's wearing headphones, and they're connected to his game, and he is listening. But he is wearing headphones. Also, we have Denise Johnson. She is sitting. She is listening to the stereo, again with headphones, con cascos. Auriculares, cascos, headphones. And she is sitting in an armchair. She's sitting in an armchair and she is listening to music. She's listening to the stereo and she is writing. Está escribiendo. She's writing. Or, bueno, haciendo deberes, yo creo. Yo creo que está haciendo deberes. She's doing her homework. I think she's doing her homework, but she is sitting in a chair. She's not sitting on the floor. She is sitting in a chair and doing her homework. Michael is sitting on the floor, and Nancy is sitting on a sofa. Now, notice I said she's sitting in an armchair. She's sitting on an armchair, vale también, but in an armchair, sillón. In, porque está como dentro. She's sitting, okay, on it. También se puede decir on o también in. Yo normalmente digo in este caso porque es grande, está como casi dentro. She's sitting in an armchair. Nancy is sitting on the sofa and she's eating potato chips. And Michael is sitting on the floor. He is not eating potato chips, but he is playing a video game. Yes, he's playing a video game. All right. Very good. Vocabulary of the day. Yes, it is time for the vocabulary of the day. 40 seconds for the vocabulary of the day. Number 1, puente. En voz alta, ¿cómo se dice eso? Pues bridge. Bridge. Very good. Roto. Broken. Broken. Cada. Each. Each. Economía. Economía. Economy. 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 Very good. Todos los días. Make sure you study English todos los días. Every day. Every day. Okay. Puente. Bridge. Roto. Broken. Conmigo. Cada. Each. Economía. Economy. Todos los días. Every day. Dos palabras. Every day. All right. Very good. We are out of time. We have 72.3 in your student guide. You can see reflexives. Reflexives. But we will talk about those tomorrow. We will talk about reflexive pronouns. Okay? I am looking at myself in the mirror, por ejemplo. Okay? We will talk about those tomorrow. But thank you for joining me. We're out of time. We're going to go to a commercial break. But I'll be back soon with the intermediate class. And then tomorrow with more of the beginner lesson in class 73 tomorrow. I'll see you then. Thank you. Bye-bye.